Anybody good, I swear it's us. I'm vibing, I'm chilling, I'm good, I'm clicking like an I'm
Hi babes, thank you for joining me on this video. So today I am refreshing my lock coloring. The blonde is getting a little dull. It's been in there for a few weeks now. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on getting that blonde back to a little bit more vibrant. I started by pre-mixing the bleach. I did use powder coloring and 30 developer, and I just mixed that in my mixing bowl with the brush and started applying that to the front there. I tried to get more towards the roots because that's where, of course, you need to start off by getting most of that color to cover all the dark brown. And I just started applying that all over the front part of my hair. I did separate most of that from the back and the sides. Of course, there are going to be some areas of overlapping, but I mostly focused that on that front middle section. Washed that all out with some neutralizer shampoo, came back, towel dried it all off, and this is how the color turned out. So from here I have this leave-in conditioner spray that I'm going to spray all over my hair, my locks, especially in the front there, to make sure my hair gets moisturized pretty good, especially having that bleach coloring. I want to make sure I provide some moisture back into my hair, and I'm going to massage that well into my scalp. I've been growing my locks out for about 2.5 years now. I actually started my lock journey with locks extensions about 4 years ago. And then I combed them out because I didn't like my ends. Then I took about a couple months off because I got married and I didn't want locks when I got married. And right after my wedding, I restarted my whole lock journey over. This is probably the first time I've actually bleached my regular hair completely. I've had several colors, and that's actually why my hair looks tinted, kind of like a blonde pinkish color a little bit, because right before this I actually had red locks, kind of burgundy colored locks, so that's why they're not completely blonde. But I really like the way this color turned out. Before this I did before this, you guys may have seen my other previously video. If you guys watched it, I actually had the front twisted and I had curly crochets in the back, but right before that I actually did the bohemian style over my locks, and I had the front part this color and the back like an ash brown kind of situation, and I really like that look. So I do a lot of versatile styles with my locks, and I love the versatility of my locks, but for the most part I actually wear them out. So I am loving having locks, and you will see on this channel where I do quite a few styles with them. So definitely stay tuned. And here are the finished results. I really like how the refreshed color came out. The retwist, here's the back view. Everything came out very vibrant again. You can still see some of the faint off paint color from, again, me having the previous red, but again, I really like it. And especially going into this fall season, I'm really still loving the color from the summer. As you can see, I'm kind of messing with it, and I go into showing you guys some of the styles I tend to wear while I have my natural locks in. So this is me kind of messing with it here, kind of going into those styles that you will typically see me wearing with my locks, especially with this color. As you can see, I'm feeling myself here. So the first style is just the basic ponytail that I will typically wear if I'm just throwing it up. I'll leave some of the front up or out, and I'll gather most of the back. Not really caring about leaving most of that blonde out of it. I will put some of that blonde into the ponytail. And I really will leave it loose because with my locks not being really long, I like to have it fanned out. And my locks are fairly thin compared, so they kind of do their own thing. That's one tried to escape there, so I pushed that back into the ponytail and kind of play with them until I get the desired look. That's style number one. Going to style number two, I'll usually just take one side and do just a messy kind of twist. And I'll take a bobby pin of sorts and just pin that to the back somewhere. And just leave the majority of that front side flipped over to one side and the back hanging. For style number three, I will take both sides. I will crisscross them over each other. Sometimes I'll twist them, but I'll generally take both sides and crisscross them over each other. And again, I'll take a bobby pin, one for each side, and I'll pin them over each other. And it will hang in the back. Thank you for joining me for this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.